All right, so what's going on, guys, today? Right now, I want to take a Berserk quiz, and not just a normal Berserk quiz, but hard difficulty. So there's 20 questions on this quiz. The description says that it's going to take information from the Berserk manga up until chapter 355. Check, I've done that already. Information from the light novel, The Flame Dragon Knight. Already did that as well, and Berserk the Prototype. So I've read all the information. Now I just got to take the quiz and see if I can ace it. So obviously play along if you're watching. I have no idea what the questions are going to be like, but 3, 2, 1, let's go. What is the name of the elf that appears in Guts' past? That would be Cheech. But the spellings... Ooh, is it the bottom one? Okay, good. Already a little tough there. So it gives me 5 seconds to the next question. I'll take the 5 seconds just to rest. Who says what seems to be face don't have to be one? Be Roxas, right? Okay, we're 2 for 2. What is the name of the apostle that bites Guts' arm? If I remember, it was Borkov. Okay, 3 for 3. That was a tough one. Not gonna lie. Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of like esoteric. Okay, which is the power of the Baelit's sword of Skull Knight? To summon causality, to save Guts' ass, to summon the vortex, to summon the God Hand. I believe it's the vortex. Okay, good. Although saving Guts' ass would have been a reasonable answer as well, I think. Neither here nor there. The past of which characters like Grunbeld? Skull Knight, Guts, Ganishka, Roxas. I believe it would be Guts, right? Their past was nearly, not identical, but very similar in many regards. Which one of these couples have a link on their destiny? Flora and Shirka, Skull Knight and Flora. I think that's it. Skull Knight and Femto, Saad and Guts. I think it's this one. God, 10 seconds is just not a lot of time. You really got to get going. You can't even contemplate it. You just got to be like, okay, I think that's it. What is the name of Grumbeld's girlfriend? Shirka, no. Casca, Benedicti, Sigur. Benedicti was the lowly, so I think it's Sigur. Although, was she really his girlfriend? I don't think so. But it was... who says, because those who carry the light are located in the deepest darkness? Nietzsche? It was Ganishka. It was Ganishka. But Nietzsche said it. That's where Mira got it from. Or was it Carl Jung? I got no time. What is the surname of Mule? Woolgriffith, Wolflama, Wolfflame. I believe it's this one. Good. We're on question 10. Oh my god, my heart. What does Guts lose on the Eclipse? His right eye. Oh god, it's his left eye, right arm. Left eye, right arm. Oh, wait. Right eye. Oh, shit. Left arm, right eye. I inverted it in my head. Shit. So it looks like once you get one wrong, you have to start over. So you either go perfect or... Oh my god, that was like probably the easiest one, and I inverted it in my head. Okay, we're playing it again. Here we go. We got to get all 20 right. We can't stop. Have a link. Okay, we know this. Skull Knight and Flora. Okay, so now that, I've gone through it, I'll just kind of skip. This one was Chi-Chi. What is the name of the man that manipulates Guts? That would be Martino. Okay. What does Guts lose in the Eclipse? Okay, left arm, right eye. Right eye, left arm. Here we go. How many times does Guts fight Serpico? Cliff, Vandemayan, and right after the dog spirits possessed Farnese, they fought each other for just a bit. What is the power of the Baelid sword? To summon the vortex. Yeah, when Serpico cut Guts like on the cheek or something right after the dogs got possessed by the spirit. So I guess that would be like technically a fight. So 3 fights for Guts and Serpico. The past of which characters like Grunbelds? We already said this. It was Guts. Okay, next question. What is the surname of Mule? It is Wolfflame. What is the name of the apostle that fights Guts on the Berserk, the prototype? Vlad Tepes. I believe that's the spelling. In which arc does Irvine first appear as an apostle? Millennium Falcon, right? Yeah. Ew. Which are the first 3 words that Casca pronounces when she finally awakes? I want to, Farnir, Shirka, I Valera, I remember you, that girl Elaine. Oh no! I remember you. Oh man, that's so hard. Because she probably says all those phrases, those 4 phrases. I just couldn't remember which one was first. That's so tricky. That's like asking someone like, hey, what chapter does Guts first meet the Skull Knight? And I think it's like chapter 37, but but there, you know what I mean? Like picking out like an obscure piece of information and being like, well, when did that happen? What page on that chapter? Like it's hard to remember all that. Okay, we gotta get all 20, so here we go again. The past of which character? Okay, Guts. Okay, so this is our 3rd try. If we go beyond the 3rd try, I think I'm an official failure here. In which arc does Irvine first appear? Okay, Millennium Falcon. Who said this? It's laughable. I've killed so many people, more people than I can count. So why? I think that would be Guts. What is the name of the pirate captain that fights Guts' crew? Bonebeard. Easy peasy there. Who says, because those who carry the light are located in the deepest shadows? That would be Ganishka, as Femto was like grabbing onto him at the end of the Falcon of the Millennium Empire arc. What is the name of the apostle that bites Guts' arm? Borkov. How many times does Guts fight Serpico? We said 3. Next question. What is the surname of Mule? Wolfflame. Gonna know these answers by the back of our hands after this. We're gonna do it so many times. On the mission to restore Casca's mind, what does Femto's OD summon? Human monsters, demons, the Eclipse Apostles, roots. The Eclipse Apostles, right? God, you got like no time to think. It's just got to be like bang, bang. Fights Vlad Tepes. God, all these names have such similar spelling, too. That's what makes it really tricky. You got to look for the right spelling. What does Guts lose on the Eclipse? Left arm. His right eye, left arm. What is the name of Grunbeld's girlfriend? Sigurd, but I don't know if they were like really together. I don't know. That's kind of tricky. That's like saying that Serpico is, who says what seems, don't have to be, Roxas. That's like saying that Serpico and Farnese are like dating, like their boyfriend, girlfriend. Not technically. I mean, they hang out and maybe they got a love interest, but I don't know if I would declare that they are. Who hates Griffith the most? Skull Knight Guts, the Beast of Darkness, Casca? Oh my god. Is it Guts or the Beast of Darkness? Probably the Beast of Darkness, right? Oh my god. Well, that's like, they're like the same thing though. Like, that was a guess, but first three words. It was I remember you. Okay, that last one, the Beast of Darkness and Guts, like that was like 50-50. It was like, okay, well, they both hate him equally. How do you judge that? I don't know. I mean, I just took the guess. I guess the Beast of Darkness just being a wild animal that wants to kill. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Which is the power of the Balit sword? We said to summon the vortex. All right, we're on question 18. Really close. Which one of these couples have a link? Skull Knight and Flora. All right, 2 questions. Don't mess it up. Don't click the wrong thing. Don't get nervous. What's the name? Okay, Martino. Okay, 1 question. Have we seen it or is it new? Oh boy, here we go. In the tape of which volume first appears Skull Knight? Oh my god. 9? 10. Oh, fuck! Damn it. You know, that's like one of those really obscure things, like, oh man, like, besides the eclipse happening in volume 13 because of Unlucky 13, how are you supposed to know what fucking volume Skull Knight shows up in? I mean, come on, does anyone know that off the top of their head? Like, what volume does fucking the rape horse go on top of Farnese? No one knows. Maybe 16? I don't know. Well, I want to see what happens when you get all the questions correct, so, I mean, I guess here we go again. I mean, hopefully we could just breeze by it. Vlad Tepes. Guts. Mule. Wolf Flame. Man. Chi. That's kind of a weird spelling for Cheech. Maybe that's like more reflective of like how her name is in the Japanese language. So I guess it was volume 10. I would have, you know, if it was a fill in the blank, there's no way I would have guessed that. What's the name of the apostle that bites Guts' arm? Borkov. Martino. To summon the vortex. I remember you. Who hates Griffith the most? Beast of Darkness. Although that's really debatable. Like, how do you determine that? That would be 3. That would be Ganishka. Technically Shiva, because he transformed into Shiva at that point. Really wouldn't be Ganishka, but I guess, you know, I know what they mean by it. Roxas. I've killed so many people. Guts. What does Femto's OD summon? The Eclipse Apostles. Rumbelt's girlfriend. Sigurd. Again, I don't agree with the terminology girlfriend. In what arc does Irvine first appear? That would be Millennium Falcon. Which couples? Skull Knight and Flora. Bonebeard. And the last one. Left arm. Here we go. Okay, see the results. Your score, 184. What does that mean? I don't know. Does it base it like on the correct answers and the speed at which you accomplish those answers? Not really sure, but yeah, that was a tough one. Holy cow. And like the 10 seconds just they just freaking fly right by. I mean, you got like no time whatsoever. I mean, by the time you're done reading everything, you got to make your answer in like 2 seconds. So that was tough. And these questions were by no means just like bang, bang, bang. It wasn't like, hey, what's the name of Guts' sword? Why did Guts leave the Band of the Hawk? Like, name 2 people part of the Band of the Hawk. Or, you know, that kind of stuff. What's the name? I don't know. But yeah, no, these were very difficult. And some of them were kind of they were kind of a bit subjective. Like the one with Sigurd being Grunbeld's girlfriend. I don't remember that. Because Grunbeld was more attached to Benedicti, but, you know, Benedicti was, you know, very young, but, you know, it almost seemed like when maybe she would become of age that he would be more interested in her as opposed to Sigurd. I always thought Sigurd maybe would be with, like, Edvard, but, you know, if you read the novel, Edvard turns out to be evil by the end and kind of betrays the whole group, but... You know, in a perfect world, if he didn't, I thought that was the reasonable matchup there, and then Benedicti would be with Grunbeld or something. Again, it's like saying, like, Farnese and Serpico are boyfriend-girlfriend. Like, well, not really, no. I mean, Farnese could end up with Roderick. And plus... Farnese and Serpico, if you guys forgot, are half-brother, half-sister, so a little incestual there, so yeah, I don't know. And then the Beast of Darkness hating Griffith the most. Like, how are they gauging that? By which metric are they gauging that? I mean, I understand that the Beast of Darkness wants revenge on Griffith, but so does Guts, and isn't the Beast of Darkness a part of Guts? They're like the same thing? Can you really classify them as 2 different entities? That's like saying you have a split personality and you're 2 different people. It's kind of like the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde dilemma. Are they 2 different people, or are they just 2 different personalities living within one body? I don't know. But anyway, that was kind of fun. Maybe we'll do some more quizzes in the future. But okay, so this is going to be kind of interesting. We got one more quiz that I wanted to do here. I wasn't planning on doing it, but, you know, here we are. So this one, which Berserk character are you most like? So there's 20 questions here, and then after you answer the 20 questions, it tells you which character you're obviously the most like. Pretty self-explanatory. So the most cruel character in Berserk, and these are all subjective, obviously. Wyald, the Knight of Skeleton, Grunbeld, Beast of Darkness. Ooh, boy. I guess we'll say Wyald. Pretty damn cruel. Your favorite movie among these? A Quiet Place Part 2. Never saw it. F9, The Fast Saga, Fast and the Furious. Black Widow. Godzilla vs. King Kong. Not a big fan of Avengers movies. Fast and the Furious hasn't been good for a while. I've never seen The Quiet Place, so I guess I'll go Godzilla vs. Kong. So these are obscure questions. They don't like pertain exactly to Berserk. Maybe they're just trying to gauge like your personality in general. Where would you like to live in Berserk? Albion. I mean, that was just basically a bunch of peasants. I mean, unless you were part of like the religious sects, you were gonna get tortured or starved to death. I mean, it was just absolute hell, or end up on the wheels, so hell no. Enoch Village was kind of cool, but, you know, a bunch of trolls are roaming about. Falconia, obviously cool, but, you know, surrounded by a swirling mass of evilness, so could be bad. And then a Hill of Swords. I mean, I think that's the obvious choice for anyone, because Hill of Swords, I mean, you get to live at Godo's little cottage, Erica. You get to live with the Chad himself, Rickards. I mean, what else can you ask for? Which kind of intelligence do you possess? Oh boy. I think you guys would probably answer this better than I would. It's hard to be self-reflective sometimes. Linguistic, probably not. Logic, probably. Kinesthetic, I should probably know that, but I I don't. Musical, nah. I'll say logic. I remember taking like a personality test once, and I think my personality type was logician, which was like one of the rare ones, if I believe I remember correctly. If you need to sacrifice in order to save lives, would you? Hell yes. Why would I make the sacrifice? So you're getting all philosophical with it, but I probably would ask that. Like, well, what am I sacrificing what for what, you know? Yeah, I wouldn't be as blind to just say I'll do it. Like, I need to know, like, what are the ramifications and what am I getting in return? So, yeah, I think I would do that. I wouldn't just say no altogether. I mean, it depends on, it depends on what's being exchanged. Like, which female character would you like to look? To look at or to look like? Well, I'm not a female, so I'll just assume to look at. I guess it's between slan and which female like a female high school student, like which female character would you like to look at? Slan's kind of the obvious choice, but I think I'll go with Casca. When you make a mistake, well, I don't, but we'll assume I do, you apologize. Pretend that nothing happened. I do that a lot. Feel guilty, but do nothing. I never make, since I so confidently said I made no mistakes, maybe I should do that. It's hard because it depends on the situation. I've done all four, so I guess I gotta choose the one that I do the most. Just for shits and giggles, I never make mistakes. Something Donald Trump would claim, I guess. At what are you good? At what are you good? The grammar here is just atrocious. Cleaning, cooking, gardening. I'm only good at sleeping. I'm all right at cooking, I suppose. You make a mean steak. Choose one of these for yourself. Ooh, so you're like descending down to the idea of evil, and Griffith's like, I want wings. So wings, staff, sword, witch attire. Well, I'm not transitioning or anything, so why would I want the witch attire? Like, what? Witch / like sage attire? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, witch attire is just basically like cosplaying in Berserk, so who wants to do that? If they said like Guts' outfit, that would be awesome. Sword, staff, or wings. So I mean, if you're choosing the wings, you're basically saying you want to be an apostle or a God Hand member. Staff, you want to be a magician, and sword, you want to be like Guts or something. So yeah, I like to get down and dirty. I think I'll choose the sword, although the staff is really tempting too. I mean, think of all the possibilities. Like, you don't even have to get your hands dirty. You could just be off in the distance and kind of just control things. And I'll go with the staff. You shall not pass. What makes you happy in an instant? Money. Gifts. My favorite food. My friend's arrival. A good movie. I think friends always, make you happy. Sometimes your favorite foods, if you eat them all the time, although friends can get a little annoying too. I don't know. We'll choose the friends. If you have to marry one, who will you choose? Guts. Okay. Yeah, sounds like a good answer. Griffith, Judo, Corcus. Okay, so assuming that I'm a woman here. Well, Judo's a simp, so that's out of the question. He's friend-zoned. Corcus is just a horny pervert, so it's between Guts and Griff. Who do you choose? You know, Guts is basically built like an Adonis, and you know, he's going to protect you no matter what. I mean, look at the lengths he went to for Casca. So, yeah, look at that. Go with the Giga Chad. Which of these traits do you have? I become outrageous at trivial matters. I am overloaded with empathy. I am innocent enough that everybody cheats me. All of these. Oh, boy, none of these really apply to me, though. I become outrageous at trivial no. I'm overly loaded with empathy. I am innocent enough that everybody cheats. No, not really. Definitely not all three. I guess maybe empathy. I tend to feel bad for people, so I guess. I mean, you know, if you consider the fact that I made the Griffith did nothing wrong video and kind of painted him in the light that, you know, maybe he wasn't such a bad guy. Maybe he was put in a position that made him do some bad things, but he's not evil per se. I guess I was pitying Griffith and I was taking some empathy out on him. So I guess maybe that was the best choice given that whole rationale. One power that you'd steal from Shirka. Ooh, telepathy, you know, talk to your friends without actually talking. Kind of like what Elon Musk is going to do with the Neuralink. Strong senses. Ivalera. What does Ivalera entail? You could just talk to her? Other. Well, that's pretty damn open-ended. I mean, she can summon the Four Kings. She can summon a flaming wheel. I mean, she can summon the rotting root and, like, spirits from inside trees and daemons. Like, that's pretty damn open-ended. Like, what the hell, man? Like, how do you even answer that? Like, they gotta give you an actual answer. I mean, that's so stupid. Man, I guess the telepathy would be kind of cool. Strong senses. What does that mean even? Like, they gotta be more specific with these. High Valera, I can see elves. I don't know. Just go with the telepathy, my gut instinct. Suppose you're a teacher. What do you teach the warriors? Magic, medical knowledge, swordsmanship, history. Well, you would have to assume I knew magic to teach it, but yeah, magic is, I mean, that's pretty damn impressive and useful. I mean, if you can heal people and you can fight people from a distance, I mean, I feel like that's the most useful skill out of everything. Like history, who gives a fuck? Which villain do you think is the easiest to kill? Void, no. Mosgus and his disciples, easier than Void. Griffith, no. Demon Child, probably Mosgus. How would you punish your enemies? By cutting off their heads. I'll imprison them forever. I'll beat them until they die. I won't punish anyone. People need to be punished, though. They need to learn their lesson. Because if they don't learn their lessons, then they just keep making the same mistakes. And then they ruin society. I mean, just look at all the wokeism. Someone needs to take their belt out and scratch that from the record. I just say I'll imprison them forever. What matters the most to you? Family, money, material, clothes, jewelry, all of these. All of the above, please. Give it all to me. I want to be rich. I want a family. I want bling. What would you like to own among these? A beautiful and sturdy horse, an incredible car, a private jet, come on, a private jet? Like, that's so fucking easy. A horse? You're going to offer me a horse over a private jet? Are you kidding? Which army do you wish to join? Band of the Falcon, Holy Iron Chain Knights, Blue Whale Knights. Oh man, Black Dog Knights. Black Dog Knights, you're with Wyald and you're Pillaging and raping, nah, no thanks. Blue Whale Knights, you're with a Don who's rather incompetent and just running away all the time. Holy Iron Chain Knights, Varnice is your leader and she's cowering and afraid of everything, so guess I would go with Band of the Falcon. And then I would leave Griffith in the snow all by himself. Which of these deadly sins do you commit? Greed, jealousy, sloth, pride. Greed, I'm not really a jealous person. Sloth, no. Work my ass off. Pride and greed. Wasn't it the dude from the Wall Street movies? Can't remember his name at the moment. Greed is good. I mean, you gotta have big aspirations. You gotta be a little greedy if you want to accomplish a lot. You can't be a saint if you want to frickin' attain a private jet. Now, am I right? Yeah, I guess I'll go with greed. Okay, let's see what the answer is. Oh, I got judo! Fuck! Judo's a good guy. Let's see what the description says about him. Judo seems to be in his late teens and is one of the first warriors that become part of the Band of the Falcon. If we compare Judo to Guts and the other warriors, then we might conclude that he's not that skilled, but every person has different abilities. I mean, he's kind of a jack of all trades. He's above average in everything. Above average in like daggers, swordplay, strategy, emotional intelligence, street smarts. He's basically got it all, and he's not like a master in anything. He's not like a master swordsman like Guts. He's not like a master planner like Griffith. He's not like in tune with his emotions like, say, Casca. But he has enough of each of those skills that when put together, it's actually rather impressive. He's very well-rounded. The most important thing is that Judo always tried and diligently fought for survival and freedom. In the manga, we could always observe that he had strong feelings for Casca, and Judo was the one who brought Casca as a leader of the Falcons. However, he never got the chance to confess his love, other than his love life. He was a capable fighter who aimed for distant targets and threw the knife without missing any shot. I mean, the fact that he never missed a single shot, I'd say he's above average with the dagger. He might be a master with it, but by his own admission, he said he was kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none, so Moreover, his knowledge regarding medicine and history was amazing, and which is why he always benefited his clan. So, okay guys, I turned out to be Judo. Wasn't Guts, wasn't Griffith. Fuck this pop-up. That's not bad. So I'll definitely take it. A lot better than some of the other people out there. A lot better than maybe Corcus or something. Hey, Corcus is not such a bad guy, but yeah. Okay. Well, hey, take the quiz for yourself, guys. Let me know what result you get in the comments, and I'll catch you on the flip side for real this time.